Welcome back, everyone.
Sorry. The Keto Fair is coming up this weekend, and here to tell us what that is and show us some tasty recipes is Melissa Smith.
Thank you for coming in today.
Yeah.
It smells delicious in here.
Well, thank you. I'm very glad. So I'm the nutritional health coach with Natural Grocers, and this Saturday we're having a keto fair. And so if we don't know what keto is, maybe you've heard kind of keto as a buzzword or some different things kind of floating around. But essentially, the keto diet, the ketogenic diet, is when we reduce our carbohydrates. So we're actually using fat as a fuel source, turning into ketones versus glucose. So there's lots of really amazing healthy fats, some protein, and then pretty low carbohydrates. So
I was in the break. I said, I've asked you this in the past, and I probably need to go to the keto fair because you're right, it's a new buzzword, and I'm not. I was like, what is this keto diet that everyone keeps saying I should try? Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about what we're going to make today, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the fair too.
Absolutely. So today we are going to be making salmon cakes, and these are absolutely fantastic because they are full of those healthy, rich omega-3 fatty acids that we love. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you just flake some of these guys in here.
Okay. Am I supposed to glove up? That's why you put this here for me.
You can get ready. There's going to be, there might be a messy part a little bit.
Okay. Flaking just a little bit in here?
Yeah. Just throw the whole thing in there.
Oh.
Yep. So for this recipe, it's 2 cans of wild caught salmon. And the canned salmon is really nice because they actually use smaller salmons.
Oh.
So they're actually lower in mercury than regular if you're going to buy a salmon fillet. So that's really nice. Also, kind of the difference between Atkins and keto diet is you're really focusing on nutrient density with the keto diet. You're really trying to sneak in your veggies. You're really trying to up that nutrient density versus just, I could eat meat and cheese all day. Right.
Which I could actually.
Yeah.
Right. And so really trying to get salads in. So I've got some sauteed spinach and onions in here. So we're kind of upping that little nutrition a little. Yeah. That's really nice. And then for a little bit of...
Am I mixing it?
Yep, mix it. And so for a little bit of zestiness, I'm going to have you add a little bit of lemon zest. And so are you familiar with lemon zesting? Are you a zesting expert?
I am not a zester. You're not a zester? I'm not a zester.
Good. This is perfect then. So, so this is a microplane. This is what we use to zest. And the zest is that yellow part on the outside of the lemon. If you go too deep, it gets to the pith, which can be a little bit bitter. So we just kind of do like 1 or 2 grates and then turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Wow.
And see how that white part, we don't want that because that's kind of bitter.
Okay. Oh, I feel
I'm making
get the white part.
I'm kind of making you work today.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I know.
What's up?
I have all the faith in the world. And so while she's doing that, we're going to kind of use one of our special ingredients here. So typically when you're making salmon cakes, you're using like panko breadcrumbs. Okay. Obviously containing carbohydrates. So we still want that crunch. We still want that texture. So we're using pork rinds.
Oh.
Have you ever?
No, I've never tried that.
Yeah.
These are kind of fancy pork rinds.
I
too.
thought they were only for road trips in the car.
These are really good too. These are awesome as like a breading. These are really awesome to throw in something like your salmon cakes. So what we're gonna do, we actually put a few in a bag. And would you kind of smush those up for me?
Lisa, you did awesome.
Is that enough zest?
Yeah,
That was
beautiful.
awesome.
That is beautiful.
Pro talent.
Total pro. Yeah. And so for this, you can get pretty aggressive. We want it to be kind of like breadcrumbs. So
Okay. So I don't have to like be gentle.
yeah, attack. And then so to this, we're also gonna add 2 tablespoons of Dijon. Here. Beautiful. You're doing such an awesome job with those.
I got the really hard part, I think.
Easy job.
Lisa's making the whole patty.
And it's really fun to kind of, you know, if there's certain limitations or there's certain structure to a way of eating that you're doing, it's so fun to think of flavors and ways of making alterations of what you're doing to try to get the same recipe. And that's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
And so price-wise, where are we at for, you know, like how much is a can?
A can of salmon is going to be about $3.99.
Oh, it's
And
cheaper than I thought.
I've actually really liked this recipe for summer just because you don't have to turn the oven on. You really get a good source of protein. It's easy. You can make a few of these and keep them in the fridge, and it's really nice.
Yeah, I was surprised on how quick and simple this pretty much was.
Yeah.
Okay, and we only have about a minute minute left here.
Cool. Well, the last ingredient, I'll have you throw 2 eggs in there.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Just toss them in. Yeah. So this is actually a recipe that we're going to be making at the Keto Fair. I'll have a little girl. Oh, we've got that covered. We'll be making at the Keto Fair. We've got the fair running from 11 to 3, and then we've got a Keto 101 class at noon. So if you want to know more about keto, or if you want to, you know, kind of hear about what's going on in your body with the ketogenic diet, we've got that. So,
and so it's free to stop by, or is there okay,
free, and there's snacks and there's samples and there's all kinds of good stuff. And so when we're all done, we're going to make this into patties, throw it on your griddle,
and then that's your finished product.
This is our finished product.
About how long do you have it on the griddle?
Maybe about 2 or 3 minutes each side, just so you kind of get nice and brown.
Fast.
Yeah, and then so I really like this chipotle mayo, and so I just kind of do that on the side. You could definitely do your own mayo if you just want to do regular mayo with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of onion, but want.
I am good. I'm good with trying it. Yes. Okay.
I'm allergic to salmon, so I'm not allowed to.
No salmon for her.
I'm not allowed to eat this one, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I love this mayo because it uses avocado oil instead of canola or safflower oil. So healthier fats. Healthy fats here, all kinds of good stuff.
Great stuff. And go check out the fair and learn more about the keto diet. Okay,